National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams. And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sides, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come to the 30. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
I think it's fair to say that the trajectory of his career hasn't gone exactly according to plan. But you don't get drafted as the 3rd overall pick unless you have a ridiculous amount of talent. He's bounced around a few places throughout his career. He's had some ups and downs. But when he's on his game, he is as talented a thrower as there is in the NFL.
They'll put Addison in motion. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes.
Anytime you talk about defensive tackle, the retirement of Aaron Donald, one of the best to ever do it, but with this, they got a guy, Mike, that interior quickness, physical presence, his ability to get off the ball and create some havoc. Listen, no one is going to compare anybody in their first year to Aaron Donald. The Rams have themselves a really good young defensive lineman that they have high hopes for. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss. Gotta give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for
Good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford. Second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
in real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
That is caught downfield by Cup. And he'll be taken down. A lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll get about 2. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. Pass is completed to Cup. And that's a...
These really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight spot.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. And everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. 3-3 our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Rams offense to break our tie. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Rams first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Look like a shotgun snap to Stafford. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To the air again, Stafford. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up.
For 6, to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Atwell sent in motion here. Quick throw, taken in.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Cooper, Cup, touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams take a 10-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return, it's Brandon Powell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that. Have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you cross country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan coaches as our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. The Rams got a nice throwback performance from their veteran quarterback, Matthew Stafford. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team
as we get
thus
back
far.
underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Rams offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a nice gain there. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action now for Stafford. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
In this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2nd down, it's Stafford. That's to Robinson. He's got it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. What a run.
Here in some space, the back saw it quick and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career.
They'll break the hump. It's 2nd and 5. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson.
Things certainly look a little points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. This one complete to Oliver. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll go play action with Darnold. He keeps it himself. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
So much of that play comes down to defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Rams offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. Kyren Williams. And they're not going to run him down. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Howell now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Darnold now on 1st and 10. He connects with Jordan Addison. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Minnesota.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
This is what they do. They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Williams. Only a couple on. In motion, it's Robinson. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. So it's 4th down, hunting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Brandon Powell, the veteran, back to take this one back. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offense. Throwing, Darnold. That is hard to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this score.
For 4th. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one will be taken.
You score every time you get the ball. They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Darnold to throw on first down. His hands, right side, going to be classic. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Here, brought down shy of midfield. So it's a win here for the Rams. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. This key tells the story.